Hello everybody, hope you're having a good day. So today we have a package from China. And I believe since it's addressed to me, this is likely to be Pokemon. Because I don't order stuff from China. General statement. Which is kind of weird because I don't remember ordering anything from China, to be honest. So that was... No, actually, this is from Taiwan. Okay, no, that makes sense. Okay, now it makes sense because I didn't order anything from China because I've been traumatized from ordering stuff from Taobao. Not traumatized, I should say canceled for so many orders because the price increased and they try to mock to market or whatever. So you can see this was June when it shipped, and it's July now. And you can see as I'm taking it out, it's already slipped. So I think I have an idea what it is. Maybe, if I were right. But let's see. They did tape it in cardboard, which I appreciated. They used the Bun, which is like the bookstore. It's like Elite or something, the bookstore. This costs 30... It's called the custom actually says cartoon playing card at $30. So we'll see. So this is a very famous Taiwan bookstore. So they use the cardboard from there. It must be a book lover. It's not just books. They also sell like trendy clothing and stuff like that. So yes, it's the Pizza Hut one. That's the latest Pizza Hut collaboration. That's people. So this card is selling at about 15 US dollars in Taiwan in the Facebook groups in Taiwan. But here in US it's selling at more than double, which I kind of anticipated. This seller has free sealed pack. It's one of those first sellers that sells it. After I bought it, he put 10 more copies online because he only has free. I bought all free. Because there's 4 in a set, and I know I need more than 3 to, to at least get it. Even no matter how lucky I am, I don't get duplicate. Kind of. So that's that. This is made in Japan. Interestingly, you can see at the bottom it says manufactured in Japan. The other thing confusing. Oh, this is. So I'm gonna do the thing longer video than I expected. It's kind of like one of the thing I was reading online on all the groups, like I said, is this card is never mint when they open it. So if you're lucky, your foil line, like the hollow bleeding line or whatever, if you're unlucky, they got damaged the card. So that's what usually happened to most people. And because people can use light to filter apparently for this pack, I did not confirm you can do light filter because I bought it at very early stage. So it reconfirmed my theory that it got light filter afterwards when I reading the posts online from other groups, and then I realized, oh gee, it's one of those probably light filtered. So let's see how honest the seller is. So let's see if I got a Pikachu here. Because again, Pikachu worth more. It's one of those like Pikachu worth more situation. And I'm walking away to get my trusty flashlight with you guys and see if we got lucky with Pikachu, because again, you guys knew I collect Pikachu. It might take a while. I can't. You know what? I'm gonna do it off the camera because this is not an easy operation. I probably need a darker place. So I'll do that and then I'll disclose as part 2 of the video. Well, in the same video. All right, and we're back, and not sponsored, but this is the one I used. My husband used, I should say. This is what his verdict is. This is Pikachu, and this is the leaf one, and this is the water one. He can only see the color, he cannot see the characters. So since now that's what he says, I need to verify it. Hopefully I see the characters because he don't recognize it. But yeah, that's our hit. So we did get a Pikachu, but you can see the packaging is like wrinkly, so that's why most of the, like, especially like this one, you can see definitely like wrinkly. So that's why people said a lot of them has damages, when they open it and stuff, like even though it was new. We're not gonna open it. We're gonna keep it sealed forever, eternity, until we retire, as usual. And this is actually very good packaging, because if you see the front, you can tell the Pizza Hut between Hong Kong and Taiwan. Hong Kong was like last year, and Taiwan is this year. But what happened is at the back, at the bottom, it actually say when is the date, and you can see this is the 2026. That's how you can tell. And here is not going to help you, because it actually says like it did say Taipei, but it also say Hong Kong, so it kind of like didn't really help that much. It did help on the left hand side. Everything started Taiwan, 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 like import Taiwan, whatever. So it's only the Taiwan represented sales or whatever. Sorry, I don't know how to say that in Chinese, but like the sponsor, whatever, is Hong Kong, but most of it Taiwan. I guess you can kind of tell it that way, but the most important part is the date. If your date didn't say 2026, then it's not this wave of new Pikachu cards. So hopefully I will verify. Like I said, it's very very hard this time to do the light test, probably because we haven't do it for so long and we don't usually do it. The foil, this is still foil, is harder than the paper from McDonald's, kind of. So if you don't mind, you just open it, then sure. But we try, because we bought it sealed, so we try to keep it sealed. If we bought it raw, like I did for last year for Hong Kong's, then it wouldn't be a problem. So that means we're missing fire right now. Yeah, missing fire. I think the fire one is Tepic, if I'm not mistaken, and it's a lower price point card. It's 350 Taiwanese dollars, basically pretty much cheaper than Pikachu. So hopefully I can verify the Pikachu, and everyone else is kind of like I can get it in the secondary market or something. That's what I'm hoping, because we try to ask our cousins in Taiwan to help to get us, but no response so far. Too bad. So just to show you guys, this is the not sponsored. This is the flashlight I was using that helps the most. I have I took all the flashlight out. I think this is the best out of all three so far. I can't use my glasses when I'm doing that, and I'm hoping I can show you guys on the camera. So I might flash the light to you guys, so hope you guys don't mind. But I don't know if you can see. This is a very powerful light because it's actually warm. I can feel it, but you can kind of see the symbol here at the corner. Let me see if I can focus better. But you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see actually, you can see the symbol as well as the 70 and 80, like the HP. And this is a 70, and that's why I knew this is a Pikachu. Compared to this one, you can see it's a very high output. So again, you can see the symbol here. If I can focus, you can see this is a leaf, so it's like grass type. You can kind of see there. So that's how you can tell it's a grass type. This is a very high output flashlight, like I keep saying. This one, I was not able to see the symbol as well, but I can see again it's an 80 and it doesn't have a leaf symbol. That's why I knew this is a water. That's how I'm assuming that's how my husband figured out. I'm just trying to show you guys there is, with difficulty, you can kind of see which card you get from this. You can kind of tell also it's bluish. I don't know, you can kind of tell. But that's basically how you can tell which card you have with the flashlight. And you can see I have 3 flashlights. This one looks like a biggest gun, kind of. Let me turn that on. But this one you can see as well. It's because it's diffused comparatively. Well, comparatively. You can kind of see, but you can tell, like, you can see much. Sorry guys. You can see much compared to this flashlight. Not sponsored, but I'm saying These three are my trusty, but for this pack, this high output, this is very warm right now still. I didn't use it that long. That's why this flashlight is not recommended by for emergency purposes. Is that the right word? Because it wouldn't last long because it's too hot. And that's why people may complain, and that's why people suggest the Zebra brand. But if you're cheap like me, this is pretty good. Like, cause basically you got 3 of these flashlights, probably like the price of 1 Zebra. If Zebra sponsored me, I would like to try it, but I just cannot afford it. And I'm pretty sure a flashlight now these days probably like more expensive than like say before pre-COVID. So I don't even know how much they are. I'm probably look again during Black Friday maybe. But I have enough flashlight for emergency purpose or high output, because basically if you need emergency, I don't know, if you need to shine a very huge beam to the skies, like save me, you know, for the helicopter rescue when it's like bad weather, or like, you know, in a sea floating and stuff. That's probably like a good flashlight compared to these is emergency if you just need to stay at home. And this one basically, I bought the diffuser here. Well, I call it diffuser. I don't even know what it's called. But this silicone thing is basically make it look like candle, and it lasts long. So each flashlight supposed to have its own purpose. For some reason, this little tiny baby is best for Pokemon pack for this round. Otherwise, the other 2 works fine with, like, say, the McDonald's. I'm not saying you should be doing it, but like for the case after you bought it, you try to see if you get your Pikachu, this way helps a hell lot. A lot. So you can kind of like see, sorry, my camera might not show very well, but I'm just trying to show you a little bit. Like you can kind of tell it's blue or green, because blue and green is very close, especially when you have a white thing. It's really hard. So that's why I don't think every seller will spend, I think I spend like a good 30 minutes, because I want to make sure, and between 30 minutes of me and then probably actually an hour more, like, because I wouldn't keep staring at it. I would just try to flash it. If I see it, great. If not, I walk away and come back to it later today. I would never spend the whole day looking at a flashlight like that in the dark, you know, because it's not worth it. It's not good for your eyes. But like, you know, for this case, probably like 30 minutes overall, like, you know, just for this, for me, and another 30 minutes for my husband. So double verify, you know, kind of. So that helps a little bit. Anyway, hope you guys find this after video helpful as well. Again, not sponsored. I'm just trying to show you will need multiple flashlights for different purposes. Until next time, have a good one, guys. Bye. Leaf, so it's like grass type. You can